yourselves a little too much prior to then, and now you kind of just let go. What happened that changed, put you into this free-flowing offense to find that rhythm?
Sticking with it, just constantly watching film, watching where I can pick my spots, watching what shots I could take, and just letting the game just come to me.
Garrett said after that Pelicans game, there's just a different vibe around this team this year. Do you sense just a different attitude, and if so, how?
Yeah, I mean, after the Pelicans game, but I mean, first day in camp, I think the vibe was different. We got everybody here. Even when we were in back in Atlanta, a mini camp, guys been trying to get on the same page. I think defense was the main focus. Coming off of last year, things that we need to do to get ourselves in the playoffs and put ourselves in good positions. I think that's what we're focused on right now.
Paul, you guys have been a top 2 or top 3 rebounding team for the past 2 or 3 years. What is the what do you attribute that to?
Just guys just crashing, getting rebound, man. I mean,
is there a secret recipe or something?
There's no secret recipe to that. Just guys wanting the ball, securing the rebounds. This year has been special in that because that secures our defense. And when you get a good stop and they put a shot up that you want them to take, you got to be able to get the rebound. We've been able to secure rebounds.
Isn't it hard to be great on the offensive boards while also maintaining a top 5 defense? Don't those two things not jive?
If you had asked me this before this year, I'd have been like, yeah, it's going to be tough, but because I know back in Atlanta a few years ago when we were a top 5 defensive team, we sent everybody back. We got everybody back in transition, but transition has been a main focal point for us. The more you work at something, the better you get at it.
You're a team-oriented guy. Do you have any interest in Defensive Player of the Year? Does that kind of motivate you at all personally, that type of award?
Not really. I mean, I came in with some defensive goals, but I know with a good defensive player, you got to have a good defensive team around you. And to get these other guys on the same page, it's been great. Guys want to go out there. Gary, even Joker, has been more locked in on the defensive end. And to be a good defensive player, be one of those guys, you just got to have good guys around you for sure.
For some younger players, I'm sure some doubt would start to creep in when they're going through a shooting slump. But for a veteran like you who's been through ups and downs, I'm guessing you never really doubt yourself, even when you can't really find the rhythm.
Oh no, I doubt myself for sure. Sometimes, sometimes it get that bad.
Yeah.
Where you can't find a rhythm, you can't. I've had times where layups didn't go in.
Right.
So you start second guessing yourself, but it's how you come out and how you react to it. Is really the fine tell. For the younger guys, it's just sticking to it. Knowing that you're a good basketball player, and knowing that you'll find your rhythm and shots are going to fall at some point. Just know they'll win. Is the relieving part. So that's what I would tell a young guy.
What's the key during those stretches for you? Is it just sticking to your same routine, doing what you've done to get to this point?
Yeah, just sticking to your same routine and doing something different. For me, it's locking in more on the defensive end. Trying to get stops. Trying to get everybody on the same page defensively, and rebounding. I think that was the main thing. It's not just the more you press on something, the more you focus on something, the worse it gets sometimes. And just taking your mind off of that and doing something else to try to help your team win is the biggest part.
Is there anything offensively you guys can get back going, or is it just waiting for shots to fall at this point?
Just waiting for shots to fall. Waiting for that rhythm on the offensive end. I think we had good shots. I think we can get better shots. But when it happens, man, it's gonna happen. But as long as it's not happening now, we're still finding ways to win. That's the encouraging thing about it.
Any reaction from your teammates after you pulled off that Euro in the Cleveland game?
These guys have been waiting on it. They've been waiting on it. It's like, where's that been all year, Paul? It's like, I don't know. And we just got to continue to stay aggressive and just play my game for sure.
Does what you've done over these past 3 games feel like, man, some of those seasons I had in Atlanta, back a couple of years?
Just feel like myself again. Don't feel like all my powers have been taken from me. I feel like a Space Jam creature, but it feels good to be in a rhythm. Basketball is all about rhythm. If you're not in a rhythm, man, it's tough on you. So it feels good to be in a rhythm. It feels good to get wins. You know, that always helps. Hopefully we just keep going.
Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it.